Hello children, in the last video we have completed the third lesson, that is addition without regrouping, and today we are going to start the new lesson, that is subtraction without regrouping. Without regrouping, that means without carry you are doing the problems. Okay, subtraction without regrouping. Before going to the properties, let us study the terms. See, if I take one number, that means it may be any subtraction, 99 minus 23. If I take one example here, see, if it was addition, it is called first addend, this one is called second addend, and whatever the answer after addition, what answer you are getting, that is called sum, that you have studied in the previous lesson. Now, it is a subtraction, then what are these called? This one is called minuend. Minuend. See the pronunciation? Minuend. And the whatever you are subtracting, this is the number from which you are subtracting, and this one is the number which you are subtracting, that is called difference. Sorry, subtrahend. Subtrahend. This is minuend, and the number which you are subtracting, that is called subtrahend, and whatever the answer you are getting after subtraction, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9 minus 2 is 7. This is called difference. Difference is nothing but you have to go for subtraction. Sum, whenever it is coming sum, you have to go for addition. Now, the terms are like this. The first one, the number from which you are subtracting, that is called minuend, and the number which you are subtracting, the number which it is subtracting from the other number, that is called subtrahend, and the answer what you are getting after doing subtraction, that is called difference. Now we will go for properties. Subtraction properties. Subtraction properties. Property 1, what it is telling means, property 1. Property 1, what it is telling about, zero property of subtraction. Zero property. What is this zero property is telling about? When we subtract any number, when we subtract 0 from any number, this is any number. If I subtract 0 from any number, the answer will be number itself. See, whenever I am subtracting 0 from any number, that means subtrahend is 0. Whenever we are subtracting 0 from any number, answer will be number itself. Again, 815 minus 0 is 815 only. 2178 minus 0 is 2178 only. I hope property 1 it is clear. That is zero property of subtraction. Okay. And second one, property 2. Property 2, what it is telling? If we subtract number from itself, for example, 50 minus 50. When we subtract number from itself, that means minuend and subtrahend both are same, the answer will be 0. See, for example, if you are having 2 chocolate, if you eat both the chocolate, that means 2 chocolates also if you eat, means how many are left with you? Nothing is left. That nothing is nothing but 0. I hope it is clear. Again, 100 minus 100. That will be 0. You are having 100 rupees. That 100 rupees if you give to your father, again how many rupees is left with you? You don't have 1 rupee also. That is, you have 0 amount. That 0 you got here. That is property 2. What it is telling means, if you subtract a number from itself, when minuend and subtrahend both are same, you will get 0. Property 3. In subtraction, the order in which number subtracted is important. See, for example, what is this property 3 is telling means, see, I have taken here 99 minus 23. 99 minus 23 I have taken. Okay, this is the biggest number than this one, so you can easily do subtraction. See, you can't do 23 minus 99. See, the order is very important in the subtraction. In the addition, if you are changing the orders also, it was not going to change anything. The sum you used to get, answer you used to get correctly if you interchange the orders also. But in subtraction, it is not like that. You can't change. First you can't write 23, next you can't write 99, because always biggest number is the minuend, smallest number is the subtrahend. I hope it is clear for you. Thank you.